Hello. Hi, chat. Long time no see you on the server. I had to like relaunch Minecraft a few times. Let me make sure that the dimensions are right. Cause first time, y'all might remember this from the modded SMP. The cicada mod was throwing a hissy fit about not being updated. So I fixed that, and then I forgot to switch skins. So I had to relaunch it again. Not EDM, to this one for now. Switch to music playlists. Oh, I could just stay on the Minecraft one. I don't know. Either way, I was debating what I wanted to do, and I was just like, I realized... No, that's too loud. I realized that... Sorry, I was just thinking of something. I realized that, like, I was just gonna end up running around a lot and doing probably nothing, a whole lot of nothing on Sanctuary, because I'm at a point where I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. So I was like, you know what? I know I have projects on here that I need to do. This was one of the things I needed. And I know kind of what they, you know, I know what needs to be done. Kind of. I will remember quickly, we'll hope. So like, you know what? I can just jump on here and do that. Now, will I say that, admittedly, I do feel like I've forgotten some things? Oh, perfect. That has room for one. Probably. Like, do I know what exactly is happening here? No, I have no idea. I don't remember why all of this is out and spread everywhere. But it is, so here we are. I mean, this one's obvious. Okay, reminding myself how my inventory management works in this game, because I don't have... Right. Don't have backpacks on this server. Surprise! So, there we go. That goes there, that goes there. Those will go there. Okay. I might need that leaf stick. Let's be honest. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright, I am gonna go get more food first. Whee. Because if I remember correctly, other than like minuscule decorating, oh, look at all the bees. It's kind of funny that they all ended up here. I'm gonna have to like go through and get them all back downstairs a bit. Because they get stuck up here because there's nothing for them to pollinate up there. Anyway, got all of that done. So the main thing, other than like I could put things inside the houses, and I've got armor stands to like finish up, obviously. The main thing is Dragon's Tower also needs to be done, but Dragon's not here. So we're not gonna work on Dragon's Tower. We're gonna work on my part of the tower that is not quite done yet. I think that's the main thing I need to do. To finish the castle. I have ideas for the outside as well. Oh, are these empty? Cool. Perfect. We'll do that. Right, because I don't need them in here. Let's see. What was it? Oh, food. Okay. So, I do need other things while I'm in here, actually, now that I think about it. Clearly, we need to get more arrows. I just thought of it and then I forgot it already. Oh, right. Hi, Serge. Also, I saw your wave, and then my brain is not being behaving today. I'll just say it. I had a day yesterday. Well, let's just say. Uh-huh. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then it's fine. You're not supposed to know. Probably. So I had a day yesterday. We had less wood than I thought we did. Oh, good. There's cherry wood. I can just use that. Because I need to make some paintings. And some banners, actually. So honestly, I need to figure out what banners do I have. Okay, I've got some ones that we can use to decorate here. Hope today was better. I mean... yeah? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. It'll be a start at least. Honestly... I might come back down here at some point during this process to do things. Because we have all of these. Honestly, I could end up moving that upstairs. Do I have a copy? I do not have a copy of that one. Okay, so that is lime green, I'm assuming. I think that's the one that the person I made that for ended up choosing. I think it was Lazagod. It today was better. For the record, I was being... What's the word? Uh-huh. I was being... I don't know. Not facetious, because that's not quite right. But whatever. I was being silly. In some form. Gentleman. Glad to hear that. Yeah, it was better. I mean, let's be honest. You know this. It would be hard for it to be worse than yesterday without it being... You've already heard of it about it, so... Yeah. Oh, I haven't done so much with flow and stuff. Okay. There's definitely going to be a segment of this. Can I? No. Oh, that's weird. Because I kind of want to just toss all this in a shulker and be like, okay, I'm moving my project space for this now. I kind of feel like I am just going to move the storage for all of this. We're just going to take these, and I keep trying to do modded. I am going to mess up in the sense of, like, I'm going to start trying to do modded shift clicking and other things that don't work quite the same. Like, that is a thing that is going to happen. So, yeah. We're just going to toss all of this in here. Alright, we'll just make a new loom. I have to keep clicking. I'll make a new loom and a cauldron. I have the stuff to do that already. Somewhere, I'm sure. If I don't, well then, oops. We'll take some of this. What other colors am I going to want to make? Well, actually, I think the one I made for dragon that I really liked way back when was a blue one. That I'm going to recreate. Okay, we can do some things. I'm grabbing extra wool because I technically do have a shulker full of wool. Candles will be the one of the other things I need to grab. Have plenty of those. Okay. I'm trying to remember what I actually like use in this case for this, and I can see it in my head. Some things that I need. Not all of them. Oh, I have to sleep again? In the middle of jumping in and out of the game a few times. I've already slept like twice. It's kind of crazy. Well, that can't be true because that math doesn't math. But it certainly feels like it. Okay. Oh, I didn't have one on me already. Alright, I do want to grab some of that because I do think that's going to be interesting. Extra clay is always a good idea in this situation. Barrels. I'll need to make barrels, but I'll just make that out of whatever wood I happen to have around. Up there, I know I have wood. Oh, I need to do a pottery section, so we'll come back through here and duplicate all of those. Yeah. Probably should check on my shops. Might be a thing that I need to do. Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to deal with this mess. What was I building before this? Seriously. Oh, I got some of these in here. Cool. What was I doing before I took like a month break off the server? It might have been longer than that. I don't know. Might have been 2 months. It's been a minute. Obvious reasons being life happened. Well, and I don't know that I was streaming from it that much at the time, but also part of the reason is because we started the modded SMP. I kind of needed to focus on that. Needed and wanted to. I think before that I got focused on Xenoblade, though I was playing on ArchaeoSMP off camera a bit. Evidenced by the fact that I believe stream has not seen the other parts of that. I'm glad. To be honest, this might not even have been the whatever version of finished it is on the outside, let alone the inside. On stream. I don't remember. I don't remember the conditions in which I left this. Oh good, there's a bunch of that in here. And yes, we have a pet llama. They get to stay. Now, we're going to make a bunch of paintings. So obviously, we need that. Stack of paintings, there we go. That math was accidental. But I'll take it. Also, that still works, right? Okay. Cool. Oh, right, I have to actually physically eat in this one. Right, okay. Oh, so, since you guys probably haven't seen it, I will take you through the kitchen. So obviously this is just like a little coffee nook. And then we've got a table, which interestingly doesn't have chairs. I should fix that. And this kitchen. The contrast, like coming back to this after playing modded and having all the little decorations, just make... there's a wild pet... There's a wild Pokemon in chat that my brain is not braining right now. It's fine. Coming back to this after playing modded and just looking at this and being like, dang, the differences in my kitchens. Like, even just having the pots and pans honestly makes a huge difference. Wow. We improvise, right? That's the whole thing about Minecraft. I could probably honestly do some armor stand magic. And then we've got like a, not like really a fridge thing, but just like shelving that I will put actual meat on at some point. And then I don't know that this I got shown on camera either, but do I have my night vision on? Enabled, disabled, disabled. Guess we'll find out. Got this fun room that the fun part about this, right, is it's a glass dome. So the question then becomes, how do you make rooms inside a glass dome? So, yeah. Well, I caught it, whatever it was. Isn't that like a... Also, why is that not showing? Okay, that is showing, never mind. Pachirisu, I feel like that's an evolution of something. I can't tell you what. Sorry, I heard my mother and I was trying to make sure that what she was saying was not picking up. Nope, Gen 4 Pikachu clone. Okay, so I was close. I count that as being close. What was I doing? Okay. So the fun part about this is I don't think I've ever done a painting room this big.
Hello there.
Yay, Dragon!
Canadian Drag 0N just resubscribed for 39 months. Thanks to @ShadowMousy for my sub gift.
Nice! 39 months, which means I think Mousy and I are at 40? I think. Wait, does that mean the next badge is unlocked for me? I wonder, hold on. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Thought you were at 42? Maybe you are at 42. Hold on. It says 41. I thought we were only a month ahead of Dragon. To be fair, the days are probably off because it's the middle of the month. But it's exciting. The number get big. Number big. It should be. Hold on, I can check. Hold on. I know because Mousy's got the founder's badge, she won't hit this, but well, she will get it, but she won't be able to use it, which I think is dumb. Next anniversary is in 21 days. I'm at 41 months. How many months is 3.5 years? Brain. I am not. Like, honestly, it might be a shorter stream today because my brain is just not doing things today. 43. 42. So next month, I'll unlock the other badge I added. 36 is 3. Ah, yeah. The answer is 42. For once, yes. In all aspects of this, yes. Hi. And hi, Dragon, and Mousy. Did I feel like I didn't say hi to anybody today. To be fair, I was debating what to do for stream till right before. I literally had the instance for ArchaeoSMP open, and then decided to switch. So that's where we are today. But yeah. You know, I haven't accidentally hit the wrong button yet to try to open my backpack, so you know what? I'm succeeding in something. Yeah, so we'll be at 3.5 years next. 3.5 years? 3.5 months. Oh, 3.5 years. See? What did I say? Brain, no brain. Ooh, lasagna. Nice. I haven't had dinner yet. We'll see what I have for dinner. And yes, I know I'm streaming without at dinner. I had a snack. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I have 2 trapdoors. 12 is not going to be enough. When has 12 trapdoors ever been enough? Ooh, pizza. Nice. Painting. Okay. I feel like there's probably something on the back of that sign I should have read, but it's fine. Okay, how do I want to set this up? But yeah, there's a... Well, Dragon already has the other new badge, as does the Stream Elements bot, ironically, actually. What were they at? They're at 38 months. Also, I didn't start doing that right away. Interesting. Next Tuesday, it even will be birthday pizza. Tuesday. Hold on, mother wants to talk to me. Ah, nephew's birthday. So you heard the gears turning in my head. Try to remember. I was like, wait, I didn't. I need to write people's birthdays down because I have trouble remembering them if I haven't been trying to remember them my entire life. But literally, as we were talking about pizza, mom was like, came up and was like, so we're getting pizza. Do you want any? What do you want? So that's funny. Comedic timing at its best. But yeah, no. What was I saying? Oh, right. I added the new badge. Technically, I added 2 new badges, but the other one will only come into effect once somebody gets to 42 months. That somebody is probably going to just be me because, well, Mousy will get to it at the same time I do, but, yeah. I will say it until it changes. Founders not getting the opportunity to display a normal sub badge is sad. I almost feel like, you know how we have like, you essentially have 2 badges? I feel like you should be able to have the sub badge and do the founder's badge as a secondary badge. Like Mousy's got the hype train badge right now. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, I understand that they want to try to limit how many badges somebody can have because then it gets complicated, right? So just take the take the 3rd slot and be like, if in certain chats you can have your founder's badge showing. Or honestly, just add a 4th one for founders only. Because that's only going to be a problem for some people in certain chats. Because hello? Let's go to the green outline to the badges. Yeah. I definitely feel like... Also, my highlights are not working like they normally should. Yeah, that'll be harder to see though, and I think... why? Hold on, I'm actually checking to make sure those are supposed to be turned on. Why do? My chat highlights are not working. I probably need to refresh. It's fine. I'll just refresh. Hold on 1 second, chat. Okay, I need those to work. Subscribe to earn drops. No. It's not what I wanted to push. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. I feel like what might be a better compromise maybe there would be options in mod view or options in maybe something Firebot could do or something else where you could adjust how that kind of stuff displays. Twitch has been changing settings due to updates on their end. Was talking with 5 other mods last night and they were all saying the same thing, but all different settings. Yeah. I like to be able to see because it helps me catch mod messages, and I think I have mods and then raiders and first time chatters highlighted. And I was wondering why everything was running together, and then I realized that's why I don't have my nice outlines on people's messages. But I feel because I could see it from a perspective, especially for people who have issues seeing certain colors or color in general, where having the distinct icon for the mods and the VIPs is important. And it's also important so that people in chat who are coming right into chat, first time Twitch people, that kind of thing, understand what's going on and they can see clearly. I need to work better on actually doing something while I'm talking. It's I see that, right? Because I remember when I was a first time Twitch chatter ages ago, 2019 or whatever it was. It's I wonder why they got, this next to their name. Or it was huh, what the heck does that mean? But it was a lot easier to figure out. It was oh, those people have a sword. That means something important, and figure it out from there. Especially, getting the feel for how a chat was like moving and stuff. Which direction would I face? Actually, the sun needs to be out for me to figure that out. Cause, yeah. So like I could see that aspect of like leaving the VIP, especially the mod badge, but even the VIP, the role badges alone in that sense. But one, I'm actually kind of surprised. The problem is, right, the kind of surprised founder isn't just a role badge to begin with. But at the same time, I'm like, I understand why it's not, because it is tied to subbing and it's not something that the streamer can grant. Now, the streamer can take it away. But it's not something the streamer can grant. Okay, I don't feel like all of these doors are going to be open, so we're just gonna maybe I should put a wall there first. What should I do for the wall? But it's just like, at one hand, I was like, you know, I get like too many badges is a lot of clutter. There's probably, would be my guess that the reason they haven't done anything about it yet. But at the same time, I'm like, yes, but we're not letting people show off all their fancy things at the same time, you know? It's like, I would love, I say it's not just because I like my badges for my VIPs, right? I'm saying this as somebody who loves the VIP badge I have, not the VIP badge, the founder's badge I have for like Archeo, right? I like that I get to show that off. But I also love the sub badges Archeo has put together, and like I never get to see them next to my name. Like I don't know which month I'm on now, right? But probably around 30. I don't know. Whatever. Like I don't really get to like share in the excitement of ooh new badge, because I'm like, yep, nope. I don't doesn't apply to me. Oh well. Now. But like I'm happy. Like I wanted the founder's badge. But I'm sad to then I'm sacrificing something in a sense. And I don't like that part. I could do an aim at this wall. That'd be interesting. Debating, because I don't like, yeah, the kitchen's all the way open. But it would be easier to put the storage across here, but I've got to figure out a wall. I guess I could just do, you know what, just do this for a second. Where did I put it to? On that end, okay. And they've been like adding more and more badges to like the role badges in the last few years, so it's like at some point some things need to shift around a little bit. Yeah, I had fun adjusting some of the sub badges. There's also a new sub badge before the 42 month and the 36 months. There's also another one I added that's a different coloration. I don't remember which month it was assigned to. I just one day was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some Twitch, do some streaming art adjustments. I don't even remember why. It's like, I'm gonna mess with some things. And it's like, you know what? Sub badges. I need to update some of the sub badges because, you know, there's only so many ways I felt like I could just color the plant. That's the earlier sub badges. And like, you know what? For the people who have the sub badge that have been here for like 30, 40 months, whatever, they should get something that stands out from the fun plant. Sounds like the cookie is an easy one. Because I had already drawn it. It's an emote. Now, the 42-month variant is different. So that's fun. Okay, if I do it that way. You know what's funny? This song I'm pretty sure is on Archaeo's like starting soon screen. I'm like 90% sure that is this song. Yeah, there also the emotes did get rearranged. I think for the most part nobody's affected directly. Well, I shouldn't say that. Disproportionately, maybe is the correct word. I just moved some things around. The main thing is I did switch which were the like bit level emotes, which I think only 2 or 3 people other than myself have access to anyway. I switched them out for better ones though, in my opinion. Because they were just like generic PNGs of one of my older Minecraft skins. They were filler emotes, honestly, at that point. Okay, Pokebot, that is the second time in a row that I have been the only one to catch something. Hello? What are Switch updating? I haven't heard anything. That doesn't mean they aren't doing things. I believe it, because things have been breaking. It's not the first time my chat highlights have not been working in mod view. I just don't normally notice. Because normally I'm focusing on other things. Okay, so I need some of these. Yeah, let's see, it would have been in this one. This one, like, looks like partially done, right? I need to toss some, like, half-finished ones in here at some point. Okay, so, this is a cabinet. I'm gonna put a back on it. But for now... Actually... That needs to go like that. So that can go there. I don't know how or if I'm getting this llama, like, off of this platform. Off of the floor of the keep. Because, kind of just here. Do it that way. Ooh, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna need more warped wood. It's funny you can hear the pressure plate honestly louder than the block it's setting off, the note block. That's probably because of how I have my settings set. Hold on, actually, I'm curious. No, in theory it should be the other way around. Wait, why is hostile creatures at 20%? I should be at like at least 50. I must have been doing something. You know what? I was probably at the Guardian Farm or something like that. Who knows? I so hope we have a happy guest on here soon so I can finish decorating the outside of this. Because that's gonna make my life so much easier. We still haven't updated past what version are we on? I don't know. Oh, I can see it right there. 121. So I'm hoping that when we do, it'll be nice because I will be able to. I think I'll be able to do some really fun things with the Happy Cast. So I'm excited. I mean, it's crazy that I built a little place for like flying. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Like, I literally. That took me a second. My brain was like. My mouth was ahead of my brain. I literally built this thing over here for flying creatures we could ride. As like a place for them to have like what's the word? Stables for them. Before that happened and came about before we had the announcement for the happy guests. Just saying. Like, I already have a place for them to live? That doesn't... That... Oh wait, no, that does work, because you can just do that. Right. Now, I can't do that. So... Can I... Now, that's ironic, but no. Good thing is, funny thing, and good thing for decorating for this bit at least, is that you can just put a painting and a banner on the same block. Kind of. Oh. Well, that doesn't actually work the way I was thinking it was going to work, but then again, it actually did work, so it's fine. That was definitely a moment of my, Oh, can I not? Oh, right, because... Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so that there... Probably gonna do like that. Like, so, do I want to just do blank canvases in this one, or do I want to mix them in? Probably mix them in, because, realistically, that's what I do. That's what you do, is you have cubbies, honestly, and in this case, I don't technically have cubbies made. Because it's pretend. But you have a little, like, we had, cubbies or, like, slats that we would, storage-wise, would just slide them in upright and sideways. Well, basically this way. To store them. I do think. Not me navigating to navigating to one for a painting. Can't really see that one, so that works. Yeah, that looks a little better. Okay, I do need to include some lighting. Not in the painting cubby, though. Okay, so the concept is, I think... Okay, I do think there's like situations where you would want two different easels. So I'm kind of leaning towards this being that kind of situation. I'll make one of them like bigger or something. Also gonna move them this way. And we'll have little barrels with stuff for that. Right. I do think. Wow, that is epic. That is not what my idea was. Nope. I wanted to start from like this corner. Well, that's not what I wanted at all. There, maybe if I do this, I can like get. I mean, that is really cool. I do love that painting, but no. Just this is gonna be a whole process to get paintings on this wall without using blocks, but I'm kind of enjoying that challenge. Okay. That one. Kind of like that one there, even though it's a little bigger than what I was gonna try to do. And I do want there to be some space. I think I am gonna just have to use blocks because otherwise this is gonna get messy. Alright, a wild smooching is in chat. Ugh. I could word. I could totally word. It's fine. I'm fine. Totally fine. Okay, actually what I'll do is we'll move that one up one. Oh, I liked the one I had there. Ah, and I scrolled right past it, dang it. Okay. Got one there. Just leave this kind of awkward spot here. So if we do this. Like that. Like gotta... No. No, 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 no. As much as that looks like it's a free spot video game, it is not. That is not free. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe. I like that one. That is the only sad part about the modded Minecraft also, though, I will say, is like we don't get, because of the version we're playing in, we're not even getting any of these new paintings. We just have to, we have all the cool modded paintings, which is all fun and good and stuff, but I don't get to mix them with all of these. Okay, yes, always that one. Maybe this is where. That one goes. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm gonna put a slab border on the top of that, so that's not gonna look as flat per se. Wait, they can't go off the edge of things, right? The other thing is, if that was a 3 wide, a painting could just go up it. Alright, we'll just do that. That's fine. I do think it's going to be like an every surface would have a painting on it kind of vibes. Simply because... break the touching rule for that? No. I'll leave that for now. Not the glass, probably, because I do want to make sure that things aren't limited in that sense. But, do I want to do that? So I'm thinking maybe the storage for paints will go here. Because we got the storage for the paintings, we need a storage for the paints. We got this really awkward cranny. So, we do that. Like so. I'm like, honestly, painting. When in doubt, painting. Okay, so what do I have candles wise in here? Is it just the basic? Okay. Oh, I need those. I'm also gonna need those. Okay. Just have those. But because I brought all the stuff to make the banners with, I have a bunch of colors. I'm gonna take the colors that I have a lot of. Just grab some of those. We'll leave the others for now. There we go. We all three caught it. So what I want to do is something like this. And then we'll put the colors that it coordinates. Like, I think one of these is going to be a green. I wish you could put more than one color of candle on a surface, like, because I would then have to go like this and then this to do multiple colors. Probably gonna wait to put the paints in place until I have those a little bit more situated like I want them to be. Which is probably the next step. Okay, so what we're gonna do so I think, you know, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. I do. Can I adjust? I can adjust this space. No. I'm gonna want some of that. Gonna need some. Oh, I have a few armor stands, but I don't have enough armor stands. Let me just grab all of them. Let's look through the mini blocks. Do I have. Oh, I need to make sure I include some of these. Do I have anything that's like screaming paint though? I could see this being like some sort of like storage for paintbrushes or something. Or colors. Blocks that would like scream paint. I I obviously need a pottery section as well. Said this already. Base plate? No. We're gonna start with no gravity, no put the arms. And I kind of want to just pose this. Do I have a pose that'll work to start off with? Honestly, probably should go look at the ones I did at spawn. Because I've already done this once. There's no hands in the air. Well, that's just sad. Okay. Is it this one that needs? Okay. Fine, I will do that, and then I will try to adjust things. Okay, so it is that one. What if I say... Okay, what if I say Zeto? So probably want like a boat. And then we do this. Right? Hmm? Honestly, I think this one is going to be the one that doesn't have a doesn't have an actual painting on it right now. Oh no, base plate, show arms. So I'm gonna make it the bigger one. I wish I could turn it upside down. Part of me wishes I could turn it upside down. Actually, don't need arms. And put no gravity on. And then I just want to... Hopefully the rotation's the same. Actually, I could check that. Actually, I have an idea for the arms. I do feel like the rotation's off. Okay, so put this at then also do, yeah, we'll just do, it would be minus 26. Okay, so they need a little work being aligned. I don't know exactly which one I just grabbed. Oh, I can see which one I grabbed. Is it this one? Okay. Modify. I think what it needs to then do... perfectly like that, and just a smidge this way. Be easier if I'd done this on a straight direction, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to boop, 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 a little further. Wish I could see it where I was doing that. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Actually, I don't think I want it to go that way. I just do this. Oh, no, let's go a little bit. What the heck? I wish I could say, like, no, don't show the neck, but I think it's getting there. That's just rotation. Mm. Could I get an item frame? I might be able to actually. Can I? Hold on. No base plate, no gravity, show arms. Swap main hand with head. I could. This one would be invisible armor stand though. Because it needs to be bigger than that. Okay, yeah, no, I'll take that back for now. I want to put 4 armor stands in this. It's fine. Everything's fine. Do, 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 do. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna actually need to do. Gravity's off, yeah? What's this? And also, no. Not that. Okay. I don't think there's anything below this. So in theory, I shouldn't mess with anything by doing this. I won't like have armor stand legs hanging out the bottom somewhere. I just gotta get it to where it actually lines up. Which clearly I'm terrible at. Actually, I'll just... Oh! No. No, I wanted to go up by like... or something. A little bit more than that, and then do this. And then... I don't know, that feels like a lot. I don't know, I may be trying too hard. But it's fine. Okay, that might work. Oh, I think that's too big. Let's do this, and then do that, and then do this. Okay, that canvas is a bit bigger than I intended. Modify that one. Modify this one. Cancel. Oh, well, that did not work. No, cancel means cancel. Had it all lined up, and then I can't find this armor stand. Oh, probably this one. There we go. Just do 5. 3. Perfect. Okay, and then down. And then that. Yeah, it's a bit complicated, but yeah, you know what? It's alright. It can be complicated. That's fine. I do need lighting in here. Hold on, I have an idea. Okay, the idea would be that it'd be behind the paintings, not in front of them. Or whatever. I don't remember which one was here. Thank you, Mama. That. That. Then do, yeah, we'll do the little trick I like to do. Or just make this one armor stand. Alright. Oh, that's a leg. That's not going to do any good. Do it this way. Oh no, the Graveler escaped. Invisible, yes. Alright, well, that's not what I intended to modify. I wanted to modify this one. Also, doesn't need to be a small one. Just means that do a bit of this. Well, that's not quite what I want. Okay, I need to be looking down just a smidge. There we go. That's a little better. Just a couple brushes in that. Not that. Da, 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 da. I will say I did just hear some thunder, I think. So that's a thing that's happening, possibly. Yay. What's a loom? A loom is 2-string and 4 planks, I think. Also need a cauldron in here somewhere. That's 2 planks. Look at me remembering things. Be iron in here. Make a cauldron. Also gonna need an infinite water source somewhere. I want to have to figure out where to put that. But for now, we can just stick a cauldron in here somewhere. Honestly, kind of. I think part of like the counter, like here, is gonna be this stuff, because then I'll put the ceramic stuffs over here, right? Everybody needs. You need water for both things, so. Kind of like this. Okay, but the reason I needed the cauldron actually was to do some always like to do it with that, but maybe I do it with this, and then what colors? Actually, but would I do that symbol secondary? There's a couple ideas. Well, you know what? I could just try it and find out what I like. Okay. Also gonna put like some of these up as well. Okay. So, take a white banner. Just do that. Looks like that. Oh, I needed white dye for the idea I had. So if I did that, I have bone meal right here, so oh, my inventory's a mess. Okay, boop. Like that, I think will work. I wonder, can I just like move this armor stand just a smidge, just a smidge backward, right? Yeah, that already does so much. And also, I think I want to turn the base plate off. There we go. Something like that. So then I also need the grindstone. I feel like I'm gonna have to that's something I feel like I'm gonna have to like go make. There's wild Inkay in chat if anyone wants to catch it. Oh, I caught it and it disappeared for everyone else. That's interesting. It decided to do that. Okay, I am gonna just start. I think treating this is where I'm gonna probably do these from now on. Make a little bit of a fun spot for it. The only convenient part about the other one was the fact that it's right next to my wool storage. But you know what? It's fine. Kinda wish I had a sort button about right now, but it's okay. There's honestly probably going to be some mods that, like client-side mods, that after playing the modded SMP stuff, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Maybe I want a sort button in my life on vanilla servers. I don't know that that's gonna be what it is, but I could see it. I can see it. That's not what I was trying to do. Yeah. Now, I don't, off the top of my head, I don't remember the recipe for a grindstone. So, I feel like I'm, oh no, I should have everything for it actually. Thank you for the lurk. I know you used to say no mods ever, then I saw some quality of life ones and it became maybe these. Yeah, I've never been a no mods ever person. It's just certain mods I feel like have a harder, how do I phrase this? Are harder to approach and harder to be like, oh yeah, no, that's something I would use. Because, you know, you play Minecraft one way, like you know, you evolve your play style for Minecraft over time and you know, you get used to playing it the one way or whatever, right? But then I've now played with the mod because it was part of the mod pack that we put together and I've enjoyed it. And I found it useful, and then I just now found myself being like, I wish I could just click a button and sort these and not have to do it myself. So then I'm like, you know, it's a sign that maybe something like that's what I want to add to my vanilla playthrough. Maybe it would make my life better. Or maybe it won't. You know, it's something that I will now consider. I may not actually choose to, you know, add it. I think on this instance I have, actually, can I check without closing out here how many mods I have on this instance? That's me, it's 4 pages worth. Quality of life stuff. Cause I think technically, that includes shaders though, so like each shader pack is technically considered a mod. You know, that makes sense. What was I gonna say? That includes a lot of like optimization things as well. And like if you have this mod, you need this mod so that it will work. It's like if you have one of these mods, you need the 5 other support mods. Whoa. I think technically there's only like a handful, like 5 maybe required by the server because, well, and I say required, I don't know what it would do if you logged into the server without like the armor stand mod installed, because that's one of the ones that's like it's a client side and server side mod. So I honestly don't know what it would do if you were just like, actually, I'm not going to do that. I don't know if the server would be just like, well, you don't have the mods you need, so no. But I have a version of Fabulously Optimized. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. If I... Yeah, I can do that well. I meant to go... We'll probably make a trip to spawn, honestly. I'll put some non-decorated ones in, but I'm gonna want to put decorated ones in. You have 30 on your single player instance. Yeah, I like I said, I don't... Without logging off the server, I don't know that I can see how many are in this instance easily. Unless somebody else were to check it. Which they don't need to do. I'm just saying, like, without knowing off the top of my head, I honestly don't know. There's a few. I do know that much. just gonna put this in here for now. I feel like that's where that goes. I'm sorting my inventory a smidge so we can go to spawn and I won't have to like be annoyed at this. Signs. Signs are in this one. Yeah. That's one of the fun parts. I'm still trying to figure out for Sanctuary. There's one mod that we're not quite sure how it works yet. And honestly, it's one of those where I think I'm going to end up having to do some serious digging because I need to know if it feels like we're missing a mod that goes with it to make it work. In the sense of like the unlock the gameplay, like there's something like it's an add-on to something and we don't have whatever it was supposed to add on to. It has to do with the spells, spell enchantments and stuff that we don't have the stuff for. We have the enchantments, but we don't have the things we're supposed to apply the enchantments to, as far as we can figure out. So it's trying to figure that out still. I did add a few yesterday. What day is it? Monday. Today is Wednesday. Monday I added a few to the server. So next time you see someone on that server, they will have at least, well, 2 obvious ones. I think the others were just background. An attempt to like make that WAD start working, but I don't know that it worked. I don't know that it didn't work. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. It's one of those okay. No, I'm just gonna check and make sure that like none of this is super empty. I don't think it will. The only one that probably has a chance of being empty in some capacity is probably the wool shop. Okay, these are for duplication. So I'll duplicate some of those. Okay, I need 2 shards per diamond. So it should have been just those 2 in there. Cool. Made a diamond. That's what I needed to do. I needed to add a pressure plate onto that. Okay. Let me put this down in the logbook before I forget. It's not the logbook. Wrong book! Artist Attic is at 9. Woo! There's actually an ender chest in here. Okay. Yeah. So I need to do that. It's that one. Okay. Oh, I was in here. No, not that way. How do I... Probably a crafting table? Did I not put one in here to do this with? Alright, well, I'm doing this because I don't know that the ones I have at the back of the base are actually all of them. I also need to make sure that I don't have any at the base that I don't have over here, but my thought process is I'll grab one of each of these and then I'll just decorate with one of each. But I need to keep them organized because they are organized right now by which barrel they go in. So that I can keep track of when things might accidentally be like fully unstocked. And then I'd be like, I don't know which ones were in that barrel. This way I know which ones were in the barrel. I did have someone accidentally buy my 2 duplicate shards, but it was fine. I have backups of the backups. Now these ones I know I like a lot, so we're gonna go ahead and just duplicate these a few more times. Doo -doo. Map, 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 map. Okay. I still love this build so much. I love it a lot. It's also funny that there's Dragon's clear tracks there. I think it was Dragon that was wearing the Frostwalker boots that day. Somebody was. Doo -doo -doo. Okay. Looks like we're all good on that front. Ba -ba -ba. These are all there. Perfect. Okay. There's a wild growlith in chat if everyone wants to catch it. Like English. Barely. I'm excited to be able to fly soon on the modded SMP. That's gonna be fun. I've missed it. I miss being able to travel at really good speeds. Ow. Though to be fair, for those of you who may have missed it on Saturday, I apparently already traveled too fast for the server's liking, but you know, whatever. It can be finicky. I think I have more bricks up here. If I don't have more bricks up here, I'll just grab emeralds and we can go trade for them. But I could have sworn I have pods, but I don't have. Okay. We'll go trade for them then. I want to sleep though, so that we should, in theory, not have any problems. Nice, Mouse, you caught it. That's concerning. There we go. Prepare some tools while I'm at it. Hello. The fact that the llama hasn't fallen yet is actually kind of impressive. Oh, I want it on this side. There we go. Make a bunch of these. I won't use them all, but I can always just store them later. Store them for later, rather. I think I ended up having a stack of bricks in here, but then I'm clearly seeing there's not a spot for them. So we'll just do that. It's fine. And then the rest of these can go in here, because I'll end up wanting to put them. Okay, I'm trying to decide how I want to build the shelf for these. I almost kind of want to do... Oh, actually, no, hold on. Do a little bit, something a little bit sturdier than this. We... I need the spruce logs from there to do the thing. Ah, not that. Not crafting anything with those. Oh. Do I do this kind of shelving? Could do like this. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Like so, and then you just put. Da, 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 da. I do want to rotate them, like not rotate them so you can't see the thing though. So maybe just rotate like this one. So they don't need to all be facing the same way. No, that's the same one as that. I don't need it to be the same one. I have plenty. Da, da, da. Yeah, I like it, I like it. And then I did like the dripstone blocks, also worked really well. Though in a pinch I could also use copper. Oh no, I have some dripstone, okay. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Honestly, I could probably just put water in this and then just not worry about it. What's the oh. Well, in that case, actually. In that case, actually, hold on. Right, I forgot I have all this room, all the room in the world because of how I did this. Right, yeah. Okay. I was hoping to catch at least... Alright, none of them. That's great. I'll just go down here and get it. Go like this. Smack my face a few times. There we go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out. Waterlog that. Waterlog that. I've noticed that sometimes it works better when it's a corner that works better, and I don't know why. Not that way. Why not this way? If I do now do this and this. No, it's not. Oh right, I can't break through blocks, right? Is this okay? That's weird. Is that in theory? Oh, because it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Meep. Okay. Meep. We'll just have to do this the annoying way. That's fine. Everything's fine. Apparently gotta put blocks underneath them for some reason. I don't know why. Now it works. Because of how this is set up, that will work perfectly for refilling that. There we go. Ta-da! You know what? I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. Oh, I needed to add this bit. That I don't remember if I did that via an armor stand or not. I think I must have. Okay, I don't see that picking up on my thing, so that's good. Somebody is playing the new piano in the house, but I believe you guys aren't hearing it, so it's all good. You know? It all works out. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Yep, so there-ish. Nice thing is this one's a straight on one, so I don't have to like do any weird angles. Just have to get it at the right height and stuff. Honestly, just like a little. Okay. There you go. Okay, we need light on this side of the room. What's it missing? I feel like I'm forgetting something. But I can't figure out what I'm forgetting. mean, I can always do plants, some extra plants in there. Probably wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of something hanging off the ceiling or such. Is it just me, or have we heard this one like 3 or 4 times now? Okay, I'm switching playlists. I do feel like a little bit of like cherry blossoms hanging from the ceiling wouldn't go amiss here. I'm also gonna start cleaning this mess up. Wild comb bee has appeared. Let me do that. Ooh, that was a big lightning. And not in game. I am referring to the stuff I am seeing out my window at the corner of my eye. It is storming here, so if I vanish suddenly, that's probably why. It's been storming like always and forever this week, and it's it's been a bit crazy. I'm over it. And I'm over the headaches too. That would be... I'm done with that. It'd be nice if those weren't thing. Okay. Like, I don't want... Do I want it over the entire area? Or do I want more of like a thunderstorm? Not thunderstorm. I was reading what you just put in chat art and my brain just... You got severe thunderstorms running on the other side of town, but it looks like it's coming your way. Yeah. It definitely... I've had warnings of sorts, I should say. All day? Well, I got the first ones this morning. For later this, like, for the afternoon, and then it kind of just went from there. But it's every day. I'm like, oh, it's finally not gonna, it's like not cloudy, it's perfectly sunny outside. Surely it's not going to rain today. Looks at forecast. Actually, no, at this exact time. It's practically the same time every day too. It's been crazy that way. Yeah, I like it. Kind of like a chandelier. I think. It's a little lopsided. Fix that. It's like every day at 2 o'clock there's flash flood warnings or whatever. I'm just like, okay. Another day, another part of the storm, woo. I've literally made the joke already at least once that it's like, yeah, no, July's decided to be April. I don't know why. But July has traded jobs with April. But, except, it's not really traded, they've combined. So now, not only do we have heat warnings, we also have thunderstorms all the time. And it's just like, ay. Ay. Can we not, please? Not that I care too much, because I don't go outside during this time of year if I can help it, but... well, to be fair, I don't go outside if I can help it. Period. A lot of the time. There are reasons I would go outside. But on just the to be outside, meh. Yeah, no. Thunderstorms. This one didn't even necessarily say what kind of storm it was going to be. It's just like there's been a lot of flood warnings. You at least get lower humidity than you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the other thing, because I was talking about that with my sister-in-law. We were talking about the weather, and it's just like she's not used to the humidity we have here. I'll just say. It's like, yeah, even if it's the same heat, it's different. It's, yeah, it's a bit intense of humidity. You could cool it on that, honestly. But hey, my hair has not been misbehaving nearly as bad this year with the humidity. It's a nice part about it being at the length it currently is, just shorter than it was this time last year, I think. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I got it cut this short, to be fair, so. But yeah. Oh, now we got in game trying to match real life. So that was almost in sync. That was actually kind of nuts. Excuse me. Okay, so out here. How did I handle those over here? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Ah, mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think moving to a lower humidity is nicer than moving to a higher humidity. I can 100% agree with that. But also, I understand preferring lower humidity, but at the same time, there are parts of the weather here that I like better than I did when the places we were in lower humidity, so you know. Because hey, we're actually getting rain? We're actually getting thunderstorms? Hmm. So, you know, I'll take it. After not having a period of my life where we didn't get rain, let alone actual thunderstorms very often, I now appreciate actual thunderstorms. So, you know. Was I doing soul lanterns? Yeah, I was doing soul lanterns. I only have one soul lantern left. Uh-oh. I'll have to check the lighting in that zone and see if it's okay. Because I did light it before. Well, these actually have... Hold on. Just had a thought. That might look really silly. Those have lanterns in them, though, so they'll be fine. It's actually the perfect amount to do what I wanted to do. I don't know, this might look really silly. No. Yeah, it's not. Literally, we visited family after forever while we lived in that place where there was no rain and no, well, barely any rain, let alone thunderstorms. And I was like, please, while we're here, thunderstorm. Like, please, I missed it. I don't care if we have to like be without power for a little bit. I want a thunderstorm, please, and thank you. And we did. It did, and I was very happy. I was a happy child. know. I also just appreciate, I love thunderstorms. I don't appreciate losing power, especially nowadays, but I love a good thunderstorm. So, ooh, that was a big flash lightning. It's pretty. I swear I thought there were more paintings than that, but it's fine. Whatever, that one works. I don't, well, actually I don't need a painting here. I think I'm gonna end up putting paintings here, simply to cover up the sea lanterns. Okay, good. That's not getting picked up. I keep hearing noises in my background and being like, can you all hear it? Or do I need to go tell someone to turn that down? Or are we good? We good in this case. Wind just got here. Rain shouldn't be far behind. Mm-hmm. That's always the interesting thing, and it was one of the days that we were predicted to. Oh no, it was one of the days we weren't supposed to get any. I think. It was like one of the few days that in the last little bit that we weren't supposed to get rain, and then we were talking about it, and I looked outside and I was like, did anybody remember to tell the sky that? Cause um, I mean, it looks like rain. The trees are doing their thing. Like, are we sure? Are we super sure we were clear on the communication on the fact that it wasn't supposed to rain? Like, you know? So, I'm gonna need a crafting table in here actually, so I should put this down somewhere. Turns out the answer was no, nobody told the sky, it was all good. It was all good though. I do need some black in here. I was originally gonna do one that would have black in it, but I could do a purple. Just want to see. That looks like okay. Ooh, that does look kind of cool. What does it need though? I feel like it needs something still. Looks really cool. Is that what you're half expecting to get tornado warnings, but I haven't heard any for the areas that would see them sooner? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, that's interesting. Like, I'm not gonna use it in this but I need to remember that that does that. Oh, that looks like a building! Oh, that's cool. That looks like some sort of building. Huh. I wish there was like something in between this and this. Like if there was something a little bit higher. Or like one where this was lower or something. Because I'm very tempted. I'm probably just gonna do it. I'll be in this color because it kind of ended up covering the gradient up. It kind of looks like a boat. Looks like a little raft. That's cool. I come up with the silliest things, and it's so much fun. Okay, we're gonna put one there, but I was gonna use it like here, cause though it does blend in with it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I was kind of getting to the point where this place is enough done. Oh, Wild Morpeka is in chat. Wait, nope, I don't need to use my stream deck for that. Okay. Not that button. Okay, there we go. Cleaning up my inventory. Aw, you didn't catch it. Pokemon seem very flighty today. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Oh, I already had a stack of those. Alright then. Okay. That was like 6 lightnings in a row. That was actually kind of nuts. The strobe light. Okay. All the colors that I have are oh, that's right. On this server, that wouldn't ever really my side. There we go. Didn't a spot for. I was gonna say, wait, where did this go? Alright, well, you know, it's fine now, I'll just put it in here. So I do have an extra room here that I don't know what to do with. I have no idea what to put in here. It just says other currently. Because I have a library. I have an office. I have like a whole greenhouse. Another, right. Another. I was being silly with that one. Like, she's got all the greenhouse options in the world. Torture chamber. Not something she would put in her personal quarters. Like, I wouldn't put that in the personal quarters. the way this is kind of playing out is this is the personal, like the house part of this. The rest of this does have house-esque things, like throne room, and then like laboratory slash library. It's like this bit, and then we've got the secondary entrance aquarium map room to magic room situation there. I should technically have like room for at least a whole nother floor in here, but I am not going to bother. Not worth it. And then dungeon obviously is the storage room. Like if I have time, I may end up putting extra rooms underneath some of these houses and stuff. But honestly, I need to get Dragon's Tower done at some point. As you can see, I think this is more progress on it than I had before. I'm going to put the base structure in. Sensory deprivation tank. Could do. Could do. I don't really know what I want to do with it for now, so. When I don't know for sure what I want to do, the best answer is to leave it for now. And then I'll come back to it. Oh, that's where the bucket goes. Alright. You know, sometimes I'm a little silly. Like, obviously that goes in there. It's like, I know I pulled it out of there, I just don't know why it didn't fit back in. And the answer is because I put something there that wasn't supposed to. That goes there, that goes there. Dun, 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 I have a gray box. Where'd my gray box go? Oh, in my inventory. Okay, I need probably another empty box. Oh, well, that's convenient. For all of this stuff. Do I have a tropical box that I could probably put? I'm gonna put, at least fill up that coral bit. Okay. This one full too. Yeah, okay. Oop, oop. Da, 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 Yeah, I think I'm not going to worry about it right now, because in the end I could just literally toss some like random stuff in here. I may just put a sculpture something, or a happy guest. Like if we get happy guest, maybe that's where my happy guest hangs out. I don't know. We'll see. I think the art room was a success. A success. I can English sometimes. Probably gonna end up cleaning out a lot of this out of the overflow, but it's okay. Do want to take a fly around. The main things on the checklist that are inside the castle are mostly done. Now, I have a little bit more of the terraforming on this mountain to do. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there's a section in here somewhere that needs at least patched. I do think I want to go, if I have time, go through the entire thing and fix it. So like here to like there needs a little bit more work. And I intend to add like a staircase as well. I continue the staircase down to here. I have a dragon to design at some point because I'm going to design at least one flying dragon for this. But I also need to remember what to do with its dragon's tower. So yeah, I do need to come back in here. There's little things like come back in here and put armor on the armor stands. And, you know, that kind of thing. Llamas, I don't think you should be loose. Like, you're supposed to not be loose. Okay. I didn't know they would break. You know, I wonder if I walked past a llama or something. The well is done, and I forgot to take that down. That's fine. I'm still really happy with this. Like, it looks super cool. I'm excited to see. Wait, did anybody? I should put a sign, like a sign place so you could sign it and say, I did it. I'm excited to see if anybody else comes in and does that. So I know Harold did, which I really appreciated a test run. That helped a lot. But yeah, I'm really happy with where the castle is. I intend, obviously, there's a couple things that need to be finished. Now the main thing is Dragon's Tower, the exterior, and then the terraforming. I think are the main two things I still have to like if I was gonna say draw a line to when it had, like if it had to be done, had to be finished, that's where I would draw it. Now, am I going to draw it there? No, I'm not. Once those two things are done, I'm going to keep going. Because obviously there's things like the iron farm stuff that I said I was going to do a really cool thing for. The villager area needs a little bit more work. But turn the glow into a snow globe. 2 towers. Oh, right. Oh, we did the fight course, guys. Look at us go. More skulls. I'm pretty sure that one we got done. Squid farm entrance? I don't remember. I don't remember. This, I don't remember the context of this. I believe that was Project Dragon was working on that. Well, there's the other part of the castle that... Oh, that was the Windows button, not what I meant to push. That I do need to figure out how I'm gonna do, because I do want to put something above the top of the keep. Up there. The vision for it's gone through like 6 different iterations. So I don't know what's gonna end up being. But there's gonna be something's going to go up there. At some point. But for that I need a lot of... I think I said I needed a lot of skulk. I think that's where I decided. So I think I was gonna try to do a skulk like orb thing up there. But I could also see doing a giant energy crystal. It's little things like I want to put a bunch more of the purple energy crystals around. I want to do the village outside of on the other side of another portal where there's just one building right now. Little things like that. But we're getting there, we're getting there. But I can't work on this right now. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do tonight easily. I don't think I have the dirt for terraforming, and not really sure on that one. I don't think I do. Also, that's not very entertaining. That's something I'll do at some point when I want to just terraform. I have a little. That's not enough to finish it, though. So I think I'm going to leave it there. As for sometimes the music gets played after. Dun, dun, dun. Or acts like it is anyway. A jump pluff appears. Oh, hello, kitty cats and doggos. Hello. I need to build something like this where I can just end streams on the modded server. I have an idea. Not an actual throne, because that character is not a throne person. Technically. Anyway. Thank you everybody for hanging out and for all the stuffs and things. Mousy for the gift sub to Dragon. For, what was it, 39 months, I believe? Which is a crazy number. And words, Claire. Thank you for all the lurkers. You are seen, you are appreciated. I'm currently checking to see if there's anybody to raid. It's still very much lightning and thunder, but no rain. Very entertaining. Yeah, I don't see anybody to raid tonight, so, you're having issues with things? No, that's fine, Dragon. That's all good. You know, I don't mind. But, yeah, no one caught it. Oh well. I tried. Alright, chat. Reminder, though I posted this in Discord already, and I will probably try to remember to go remove the streams from the schedule. No more streams this week. I'm not entirely sure if I will stream next Wednesday or not. It will just depend on just how the weekend goes and stuff. But if I'm going to stream, then that would be my next stream. Because I've got things to do and places to be and people to see and support. So, yeah. Keep an eye out on Discords. Others, I don't know whether Dragon's going to stream on Saturday by himself or not. That's up to him. My guess is probably not, but there'll be plenty of other opportunities for us to do things. So, I do think our next stream might be us going to the end in Sanctuary. If we can get everybody together at a time that we all feel like works for everybody. We haven't discussed it yet, but we're all like, we kind of want to be there now. We kind of want to go. Kind of want to do the thing. So, I was like, gosh darn it, if it wasn't for the fact that I can't do it this weekend, we would do it this weekend. Probably. So, yeah. Bye, chat. Bye.